little bit more aggressively in towards main, and this might just work out. Drone's going to spot him out. Double setup right now for Mech trying to get away with the first pick, but they haven't been able to do that. And NAVI have done a good job at limiting the casualties and forcing them back into the site.
A little bit of intel will come out from the recon. They need this entrance, but Nanoswarm will abate them for the moment. And the big thing now, Dinko, is that if they can't get in with the door closed, it'll be shortly opened up. And M3, they want to play sort of the retake, the backside area.
Oh, well, double setup inside of Boathouse has been cleared out by NAVI. Cloud and Dinks taking it down, and that's the site given to NAVI. Mech had quick rotations. They have 4 players close towards the site. Probably would have expected a little bit more out of the back of the Boathouse setup, but unfortunately it doesn't work out. Now we have to look to the 3v4 retake for Mech.
It's a good opportunity for them to do so. Looking at the numbers advantage as well here for the side of NAVI. That can go very wrong. We saw that already suppressing, and this means they'll be able to move on in, but I don't think they've taken the opportunity quick enough here, Dinko.
Well, Redgar swings out, headshot first on the SSK, but Cloud with a 3K. Ryan mentioned him as the star. Well, delivering in round 1 here for NAVI. And now sheydos trying to get back in, but it's not going
rather for M3, it has not been a good showing, so they can start off strong here. And speaking of starting off strong, wow. Defo, he'll come in from behind.
Yeah, I love that little updraft play. They didn't expect it. He comes on the backside. Actually could have got away with more than one that. Frenzy's trying to deliver some impact early here for Mech, just trying to chip away at that economy. They've brought down 2 players already, so not a bad start here for Mech at all. And Chronicle inside of mid, Dinks is caught, and the Sheriff decapitates Dinks' head.
Nice little pick there. It means that they can get in onto side doors wide open. Nice cloud burst to cover, and as they popping through, they don't get anyone that they're looking for. And this is what they're looking for, a Spectre in hand, but that's what's going to go down. They needed to be quick, and this is something that NAVI showed on round 1. They were able to, but the Bulldog and Chronicle's hand, the highest ACS in the entirety of VCT, EMEA have been good, and well, they'll leave their own KJ over towards B, and I think that's going to give up the jig now, Dinko. They know what's happening. Flash will come out, Redgar surely, but no, shut down before he can do the damage he's looking for.
Yeah, a little under half the swing. Here comes the Hunter's Fury being popped right away from Cloud, just trying to create some space with 25 seconds left. NAVI need to get in towards the site, and SSK is the player that cracks it open. 2 players down in quick succession, and now Nat's really trying to recover this one. 2 kill onto Duno. His teammates finding kills as well as Nats goes for 3. Spike is down with 10 seconds left. Nats is just holding it. Jady has to play for elimination. Yeah, well, that recon is confirmed. No one's in top middle, so now they're starting to think about the tree play. Defo at the ready for that. Gravity wall coming through, Cosmic Divide being thrown up for N3 as they make that rotation back. They know that NAVI had to commit into this A site in the late round, but SSK, important first kill. Redgar able to at least get 1, but his teammates have rotated over, so the numbers here right now for M3 can make things a little more comfortable, but NAVI have done a very good job at keeping these numbers even. Lockdown deployed, trying to make this retake a little more doable or viable, and they need kills though. Luckily NAVI keeping it clean again. So to drop back of the operator into the site. 20 seconds left here, guys. Not a lot of time left for NAVI. It has to be perfect. And problem is here, M3 have so many players in the site. Deathblow and Redgar, the first couple in. Redgar will go down, but in his ultimate still available. Still a problem if they can get him back to his feet. But NAVI was 7 seconds and nowhere near the site. This round is done. They haven't got enough time to get the plant, and all they need to do now is just hide away. M3 have it. It's 6 rounds, and NAVI floundered right now. Feels like they're running out of ideas already.
Multiple ultimates to work with here if they wanted to use it in the early round or even a post-plant situation. Where are you looking? SSK gets his absolute head blown off, and I have no idea, but it's glad that they were able to recollect and keep going.
Yeah, that's the number difference there. Earlier on in this game, it was SSK on his own, but they've cleared it out. They've taken that mid-control. We'll see how M3 adapt to this one. Still 1 player in the site, and that player's been incredible. Chronicle has been a real nuisance to deal with for NAVI. Still here in this fight, Cosmic Divide going up. It's all going to be on his shoulders. The pressure is his. Chronicle needs to step up, and not a single kill is bested by the other Killjoy on the other side of things. And now sheydos and Nats. This is finally looking like a round where NAVI are in a unlosable position. If M3 pull this off, this will just break the spine of NAVI. So looks very good for the NAVI side at the moment.
Well, they've committed 1 ultimate to it. It's dropped now, but that Cosmic Divide was very important for getting them safely onto site. Now, in a post-plant, we also have the stars to work with here. Duno doing absolute wonders of work here. You can see M3, they know they're up against the wall. There's too much utility to deal with, too many guns pointing their way, and the time It's dwindled too far. Nats wants to get some exit picks as well because all of the players have to vacate now. They'll hit B main and, well, surely he'll get one for the trouble. And as the trade comes out, Sheydos wants more, and they've bitten off a lot here. It's been able to get multiple plays even though they'll win this round, and that's going to do quite a bit of damage regardless.
Going up into a short tree. He could split this A side, but rotation's starting to come back here for M3. They're starting to get the numbers over here to try and deal with this. Nats has been incredible. Hunter's Fury popped up to try and clear out Heaven, but Nats, he goes through, but he gets caught. SSK brings down the head of Redgar. Nats will fall to his teammate. Cosmic Divide up, gives a few extra seconds to get this spike down comfortably.
30 seconds left.
And there we go, another post plant here for Navi. Surely an unlosable post plant.
Yeah,
surely this is absolutely, especially with the operator in hand, where they're not smoking you off, where they're not going to expect you to be. I love that adaptation there.
Well, they are powerless now. The ultimates come through, the null command already popped, and
Oh, perfect.
yeah, it's absolutely perfect. Hunter's Fury trying to stop them from coming out, but Jady will charge. Redgar suppressed, doesn't matter. Peeks out with a headshot. Now starting to drop back into the site. Jady moving forward. Knows what the second one is as well. And his teammates will clean it out. Navi have the site. And now we have to look to the retake. 3v3 for M3.
Spike planted.
Really well done there from Jady to be able to hold off on that, and especially to be able to get the players deep around box. But there comes out the lockdown now. It means that if Chronicle wants to get in, he has to destroy it, but it's not where he thinks it is. This is the bad part. He's going to have to corner himself into B main and wait it out. But every second that delays gives them another opportunity. And damn, Defo, someone must have stood back too far, and it's Dinks. And as he's got the shorty in his hand, what's he going to be able to pop with it?
I'll get close into the site. Sheydos and Chronicle clean it up.
There's three lurking over towards A, gives them an opportunity to still hold off towards market. And that's what Defo's doing now, so the rotate will have to be quick.
Yeah, and Nat's position, obviously, he's got the utility, but his spot should be at least good for one. He's hoping that he can use that combo of Redgar, the shots, to try and bit it away so the attention's not on Nats, and it's actually working out here. They haven't checked him. Oh, Nats is whiffed it! He is absolutely whiffed it. Luckily, Defo's come in with a 3K, and Duno trying his best to keep Navi in it, but it has to be a pistol here, Jess.
It has to be. Not only does it have to be a pistol, but they need to convert it in the second as well. They lost that opportunity in the first half. Nice little flash and dash. And three. Oh, it's a massacre down mid. And that conviction and control that Navi wanted on mid, well, guess what? Is being put on show for us by M3.
Yeah, great stuff from M3. Confident.
Diggs was waiting for that recon as well. You could see him sitting there. That turret, it did a bit of extra damage to Defo, which is not what they need. He took the gun in anyway, and somehow, some way, Diggs has turned his back to the impending force.
Yeah, and things going down without a single fight. That shock dart might get onto the site. It will, but fortunately enough, Chronicle was the player with health. If that shock dart goes into the boathouse, it could gleam at least a kill, and that could create a small opening back into this round for Navi. It's going to be very difficult. Damage being done, but not really enough. They still haven't taken down a player. A two-man advantage for M3 now followed up. And just Cloud. And we talk about him being a star, but he's got a lot of work to do. He was going to be a supernova at this point. He goes into the site, two picked up. He spotted one in towards the boathouse. He knows, but this time it's ticking. He's got to deal with everybody. He gets the reads in that position. Oh, Navi's by. They showed some potency in the last round. Let's see if they can do it with some better weapons. Looks like M3 are just committing through the B spot. They got that top mid control quickly, allows them through market to split through main, and SSK has to hold it. He's strong so far as he butchers two into the ground, and he goes back for three. Now spots the rest coming out. No, back for four. 0 point going out. Lockdown being infested. M3 committing to this one, Jess.
You can see them pinging through the wall as well. Please, please, wall banger, get rid of that lockdown if you can. They were unable to do so, so they're gonna have to back on up, but that doesn't stop Jady. No smoke will stop him from popping his bullets through, and as he does, there's gonna be another lurker. It's Redgar, 3K for him. And M3, yeah, we know what that stands for.
That is incredible from Redgar. Just slips through the defender's smoke and is able to come around the backside, and that's thrust his teammate into a winnable clutch. It looked impossible for M3, but Chronicle, he has a chance. A 1v2, but slips on by. Shock darts could do a lot of damage here.
Oh no, we saw a couple of pieces of util too deep, and with shotguns in short range, he's looking to make it use, but Redgar, guess what else works in short range? He's gonna pop on out, and there is so much flurry here. The importance of this, Dinko, is that they've cleared boat. This is what now they can get a plant down. They can focus on the fact that it's going to be a post-plant situation. Turret is there. It will indicate whether or not someone will move across the site, and all Navi needs to do now is wait. wait to work out exactly where they are, what the positionings could be for both Chronicle and Redgar. And a lot of players will have habits, so there comes out. They're committing one of the ultimates to it, and that's a little bit too late for Jady there to throw out what he's looking for.
Yeah, that's a big kill from Redgar. He knows he has to play a little bit more proactive when you're a player down in this situation, and that kill has given him a big chance. As Redgar, not joking when he said they were doing some work behind the scenes with this nearly 1 month off. So, loving this from M3C already. We'll see if they can keep this up. There's going to be some mid-control established early for Defo. SSK trying to use that blade storm, but unable to see anybody on the other side of it. Minute left. Navi with some numbers towards Tree. They're sending a second rotation over towards this A side, so you're quite heavy towards A. Mech right now, they're just gathering info. They don't need to commit to anything just yet. They have got that one lurk player outside of B, but the number is still in mid.
Slow and steady. Navi knows that this is a critical round, and so does M3. This is a match point for them, or rather for map point. That's a nice little one there. Defo, he's seen that one before. He knows what it's like to be raining hell down from above, and, well, he doesn't collect.
Well, nice rotation here for Navi. They've made the right call. They actually started rotating pretty early before Mac even got here. So there is still numbers in the site. And Duno, he's got the judge close. There's still a player back in the boathouse as well. There's still a lot of damage to be done here as Navi need to hold it. 12 seconds left. Not a lot of time here for Mac, but they're trying to get the kills. Far towards the back. Finally dealt with the sheydos. Is the hero for Mac. He's come in with a couple. And it's just Dinks left in the 1 versus 2. He'll go towards it, and Nats will